Dear students, today we study the next part of the flower, androecium. Androecium is the male reproductive part of a flower and it is composed of one or more stamens. Each stamen has a stalk-like filament and an anther. If the stamen is sterile and does not produce pollen grains, then it is called a staminode. And if the stamens are attached to the petals, then they are called as epipetalous. And if they are attached to the perianth, then they are called epiphyllous. And if the stamens are free from one another and also from other floral whorls, the androecium is termed as polyandrous. And based on the cohesion, means union with one another, the stamens or androecium can be categorized as follows. Monodelphous, when all the stamens are fused in a single bundle, like in China rose flower. And when the stamens are fused into two separate bundles, then this condition is called as diadelphous, like the flower of pea or bean. Polyadelphous, if the stamens filaments are fused into more than two bundles, like the flower of citrus. Now we study the female reproductive part, gynoecium. Gynoecium is the female reproductive whorl of the flower. It is composed of one or more carpels. If it contains only one carpel, then it is called as monocarpellary. And if it contains more than one carpel, then it is called as multicarpellary or polycarpellary. Each carpel is differentiated into three parts, namely the ovary, style, and stigma. When the ovary is composed of two or more carpels, the carpels may be free or fused. If the carpels are free, then this condition is known as apocarpus. Or when the carpels are fused, then this condition is called as syncarpus. Apocarpus is found like in rose and lotus, and syncarpus condition is found in tomato and mustard. Placenta is the tissue on which ovule develops in the ovary. And the placentation is the arrangement of ovule in the ovary is called as placentation. The placentation in the ovary may be of different types like marginal. Marginal, in this type, the ovules are present at the margin of ovary, like in pea. Axial placentation. The ovules are present in the axis in the ovary, and this condition is found in like China rose and citrus. Parietal. The ovules are present at the peripheral, and if the ovules are present at the base of the ovary, then this condition is known as basal, like in the sunflower or marigold. And if the ovules are present freely in the center, then this condition is known as free central. Now we study about the fruits. Fruit is the matured or ripened ovary. Botanically, a fruit is a mature or ripened ovary developed after fertilization. If a fruit is formed without fertilization of ovary, then this is called as parthenocarpic fruit, and process is known as parthenocarpy. The walls of the true fruit is called pericarp, and this pericarp is divisible into three parts. The outer is the epicarp, the middle is the mesocarp, and the inner is the endocarp. Like if we see the diagram of mango, then the outermost covering is the epicarp, and the fibrous fleshy part is the mesocarp, and the inner hard part is called as endocarp. And all these layers collectively constitute the pericarp. The pericarp may be fleshy and thick, or it may be dry. In mango and coconut, the fruit is known as drupe, and they develop from monocarpillary superior ovary and are single-seeded. Mesocarp is fleshy and edible in mango, whereas in coconut, the mesocarp is fibrous.